Well, hello, Daywalkers. Thank you so much for joining us again for another video where today my wife watches Blade Trinity, the unrated edition for the very first time. I'm so excited to watch the greatest superhero movie that has ever been made. Blade 1 we really enjoyed, had a lot of fun with it. We also really liked Blade 2, and now we're gonna do Blade Trinity. Now originally I wasn't going to do this one, and I'll get into why a little bit later, but we got enough comments just wanting our general reception and maybe have a little fun with it, so we're gonna go ahead and decide and do the third one. After this, we're going to sprinkle in a few more one-offs while also doing some more old school Marvel movies like possibly Ghost Rider, The Fantastic Four, maybe Ben Affleck's Daredevil, just some of those old classic ones that are fun to look back on with a modern MCU lens. I'm really excited, honestly, to get into Blade Trinity with you. How are you feeling going into the third one?
I'm really excited. I liked the first and the second one. I loved the character of Blade. I love that the entire movie or movies surrounds kind of the vampire culture, the vampire life. I love that. That's always interesting. Honestly, any type of vampire movie I think is great, whether the actual movie itself is fabulous. It really doesn't matter to me. So I'm curious to what has happened within this storyline since the second one. And as far as Blade, that's what I'm most attracted to as far as what's happened with his story in particular, because he is such a fantastic character, and Wesley Snipes in particular has done a great job at playing him. So I am always up for seeing him as Blade, and I'm hoping there's more action. I would love to see if there's a female in his life or what's going on in his life. I don't care, I just wanna know. So I'm really excited to check it out.
There are a couple of new characters that are gonna be introduced in this movie that I'm really excited to see how you're gonna react to, because it's gonna be one of those oh my God, is that so-and-so? And I can't wait for that moment. Hopefully you can't either. But before we get into Blade Trinity, I gotta be careful, they're gonna say I'm appropriating Blade. Before we get into it, we can't forget the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day comes from Blade 2. This is from Chris B, who said, Karen is a very underrated female lead. Once she accepts the world she's living in, she's extremely helpful, no nonsense, and tough. Shame she wasn't in the sequels. I agree. I looked up a few reasons why she wasn't in it. I couldn't really find anything outside of the in-universe explanation, just that she's off trying to develop cures or back at her normal life. But I'm willing to bet that there's something probably in the production side of it that got rid of her. If you know, or if you want to fill us in, let us know down in the comments below. We'll check those out. Also, if you want your comment featured in a comment of the day, leave us a comment down below. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on our reaction to Blade Trinity. For now, let's go ahead and get into it. Blade Trinity, the unrated edition. Oh, look at that, classic Marvel.
Why didn't they do that with the other two?
I don't think they started really until this one. They didn't do it in the first Spider-Man either, I don't think.
In the movies, Dracula wears a cape. Some old English guy always manages to save the day at the last minute with crosses and holy water.
I don't know. Is that Ryan Reynolds?
That frickin' voice, yeah. He still has.
Didn't he do Deadpool?
He did, yeah. I mean, way later. He has the same tone and cadence in his speech.
Yeah.
Some say it started with Blade. Came out the same year as Spider-Man 2.
Oh, okay, so those are vampires?
I'm excited for the new Blade in the MCU. I know they're working on it. Mahershala Ali.
So he's not a well-known?
No, I think he is. Let me see what else he was in. I've seen him before.
Oh yeah, I have seen him. Oh, he'll make a good Blade.
Yeah. Moonlight, True Detective. He's in Luke Cage, the show, which we haven't seen. Alita Battle Angel. I think he's gonna be a good Blade.
So why here?
Because this is the cradle of civilization.
Are we watching The Mummy?
Oh!
Oh! Oh God, it took his head off.
Yeah. I've heard of losing your mind, but this is ridiculous.
Should have gone with talk about losing your head.
Yeah, but I was gonna say that, but you just said losing your head prior to that, so I had to change it.
Every time I see that guy, I think of The Breakup.
Yeah, come, on the kick drum. Come, Gary, on the kick drum. Come.
Hereditary blood disease called porphyria. Symptoms of this disease are remarkably similar to classic vampire traits.
The only vampires I'm worried about are the ones passing the bar exam. People want to be concerned. Should focus in on characters like this Blade criminal.
A troubled individual.
It's not wrong.
And he believes that he is out there slaying monsters, is trying to kill aspects of himself.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. You came for the Wesley. Now you're getting the snipes. Woo. Whistler.
Heading westbound. I'm just beneath you.
Ugh. Huh.
Huh.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Fast and Furious times.
Cheese and crackers.
There you go.
Ugh. Oh, nice.
I love that.
Just trashing the city, though.
Yeah, kill him with all these witnesses.
Why aren't you smarter?
He's not a vampire?
Fake teeth. They could build propaganda against him.
Oh. I mean, dude's still dead, though.
I know, yeah, he really came out on top in this one. My man said, now who's the dumbass? Dies. Well, he'll still have the little vampire teeth in his hand, right? Looks like that one chick from NCIS,
Oh, Abby?
I guess. My problem with like the vampire teeth in pretty much all movies that you inevitably get this like raising of the upper lip that looks unnatural, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Deacon Frost was really bad in the first one.
I mean, you know there's people in real life that pay to...
I know,
Get
yeah.
their
Yeah, in
teeth.
Dark Tourist.
Dark tourist.
That was good. Good New Zealand.
It's literally the only good thing I can say with an accent. That's because I've been practicing for months.
Dark Tourist.
Dark tourist.
I need you.
That's good, baby.
A new delivery system for your serum. Just bite down on the mouth guard.
Oh, nice.
Delivery's automatic.
Schedule plan, Wilson.
Oh, I love him. It's Dexter's dad.
Yeah. She was in the Scream movie. So again, I can't take her seriously.
They hire a lot of people just to kind of stand there. She kind of looks
I
like
think it's Parker Posey.
she looks a little like Christina Aguilera.
No, she doesn't.
She's the one who did the Skater Boy song, right?
No, that's Avril Lavigne.
Oh, Avril Lavigne. She looks like Avril Lavigne.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. What is it?
Predator.
You shouldn't have woken
Oh, I know him.
We had to. Your people need you.
my people.
Prison Break, I think he's from.
Meat is eating it up. Like I care. Damn it, Blade. Don't you see what they're doing? We're gonna have to take on the rest of the world, too. I've been doing this since before you were born, Blade. You're like a son to me.
I'm hungry and I want to eat somebody. Pick one already, Jesus Christ.
Oh, got it. Maybe on board. Oh, looks like we got ourselves a combo.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
what?
Combo meal.
Is that Jessica Biel?
Yeah, okay. It is Jessica Biel.
Why is she dressed like that?
Just trying to get home. I hope Blade kills these kids.
Hey, pretty lady.
No.
Even if they weren't vampires, I hope Blade would kill them.
It's not a real baby? Why is she... Wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you just got beeled.
Ooh.
Where are the security cameras capturing this stuff?
So is she like a Buffy, like a Walmart Buffy?
Something like that. Oh. Sausage steaks and lasers.
Oh, no.
Shoot to kill, jeez. Now you can shoot to kill. Oh! Something bit me.
Oh, hopefully they don't kill Whistler again.
Again. I don't seem to have much reservation about killing people
Oh, no!
Whistler!
They are gonna kill Dad again.
Move a finger and you're dead.
How's about this one?
Got something in his hand! Blade!
Man.
Come on, bud. Good girl. Or Whistler.
I can't believe they killed him off. Like, why go through all that?
Through what, blowing up the computers?
Yeah.
Probably
Like,
because
I understand to protect, like, what's on it or whatever, but what's so important?
That's the thing about this movie, is that they're doing this PR bringing Blade into light, but he could also risk exposing them, which they made very clear in the first 2 movies that they do not want to happen.
Whistler. Dead. And by them, you mean vampires, right? What about crosses?
I mean, what if Mr. Homie Vampire's like Jewish?
That's a good point.
Hello, Blade. My name is Dr. Vance.
Didn't he know like Krav Maga in that movie?
Yeah.
I think somebody here wants to talk about vampires. See, for everyone else, it's kind of silly.
He doesn't really act like a psychiatrist.
Teeth when I was 7 years old.
He talks to him like he's like a child,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
a pediatrician.
Delicious. Physical.
Do that.
A sweet taste of saliva.
All right, this guy's a psycho.
Skin. Sounds good to me.
This guy.
Well, he's not faking. Not that one.
He's psychotic.
No shit. He's wanted in connection with the laundry.
We're in my jurisdiction now. You got a problem with that? You talk to the local magistrate.
You don't have a problem with needles, do you?
Who would have imagined a mere human like me could have overpowered you?
I knew there was something with that guy.
Yeah.
It's the end game, Blade.
Oh, he's one too?
Are you okay? Are you tired?
You're not so big.
You're all alone, Blade. No one's gonna help you now.
Jeez.
Evening, ladies.
Oh, God. Was he, Whistler's friend?
Well, have to wait and see. No, he's just saying Ryan Reynolds with a beard.
Oh, she's there too.
Whistler!
This way!
What? What? Why'd he call her Whistler?
Oh, they'll explain.
She's not Whistler.
Hey, whoa, where are you going?
Nice. Surprised they're just like stopping there. You probably still make.
Okay.
Forgot my sword.
I mean, they just saw him jump out of that like 5th story window and land.
Whistler's daughter.
Oh. But Hannibal King? That's his name? Like his real name?
I guess so.
Is he related to Hannibal Lecter?
How do you bankroll this operation?
I date a lot of older men. We call ourselves the Night Stalkers.
Sounds like rejects from a Saturday morning cartoon.
We were gonna go with the Care Bears, but
I got Patton Oswalt's there too.
when one goes down, another cell activates to pick up the slack.
Like it or not, we are all you got.
The hell makes you think you know about hunting vampires?
I used to be one. Do I pass the audition?
Why does he have it tattooed there?
Maybe it's time I joined the game.
And unlike typical vampires, her fangs are located in her vagina. Spent the next 5 years playing hide-and-go-suck as her little vampire cabana boy. Summerfield managed to treat me with a cure, and now I kill them.
So the movies are true.
Well, the movies are just a comforting fairy tale. Bram Stoker, he wrote a good yarn. This is a piece of his armor. With it, we were able to extrapolate a basic idea of what this looked like. Check this out. It was the first of his kind. The patriarch.
Forget the movies, forget the books. There's no happy ending with this guy.
That's a cool shot. I think a lot of music videos back in this time did the same thing.
Sell vampire merchandise.
Yeah. You could say that.
That garlic gets me every time.
Even vampire vibrators.
Blur it.
Dracola. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it?
It's actually a good idea.
You want to kiss me, pretty boy?
For you sighted people,
Oh my God, it's the girl from
show and tell.
Orange is the New Black.
She's been in a lot of stuff. She was in the slums of Beverly Hills too.
Lethality and
Natasha.
The bottom line is we need
Something.
to cut through vampires like a knife through butter.
We're still trying to sort out facts
It
from
looks like it'll probably cut through anything. Like a little lightsaber.
She's making playlists. She likes to listen to MP3s when she hunts. It's like her own eternal.
2004, what a time to be alive.
Me, I'm more of a David Hasselhoff fan, you know?
Oh, that probably ripped his leg off.
Hello, this is Dr. Vance. You paged me.
It's for you.
You might want to consider sitting down with somebody, you know? Have a little share time.
So extra.
I know, trying to do their job.
I know.
Just trying to make their 11 an hour and go home, you know? Meanwhile, Jessica Biel and Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes ruined the day.
Abby, it's Drake!
Oh! Oh, my man morphed.
So Drake killed the doctor?
Looked like it.
Show me what you're made of.
Oh!
I'm honestly surprised that he left him alive.
This guy looks like he's about to go kill John Wick's dog. The one button's doing a lot of work.
Got those leather pants.
Soaking in all the flavor inside, too. Marinating and squeaking all around. 48-hour protection, Old Spice, just to make it through dinner.
Oh, what?
Need a snack on the go.
Is he really carrying a baby around?
Just nabbed it. There's so much in common with like the Matrix, I feel like when I see these now. I know Blade 1 was first, but this looks right out of the first Matrix, doesn't it? I mean, even the color grading looks similar. It's gonna be me when you get home when we have our baby. Not on the roof, just like me holding it there. I could have been clearer, sorry.
Well, that's clearly a fake baby.
They believe through me they could become daywalkers. Look at them down there, scurrying around like insects. Do you think they could ever grasp what it means to be immortal?
You're not immortal. Touch!
Threw the baby. I don't let people babysit my children.
I'd let Blade.
Gucci go.
See, he's good with kids.
I had a family once, wife, 2 daughters.
It's a big shower.
I was there when they crucified him.
And what are your sins?
I think this scene was one that was removed from the theatrical cut. Oh, still wearing those leather pants. It's like a crock pot down there.
Gross.
And let me tell you, the beef is tender.
Why can't you just be nice?
It like shatters his whole worldview. Oh my God, you're right.
We've got trouble.
And make it double.
Chief.
Oh.
Can't tell you, they'll kill me.
Kill you, motherfucker, I'll kill you.
What?
Oh, that looks cool.
It's a blood farming facility. Why kill your prey when you can keep them alive? 3 million homeless wandering around America? They just pull them in off the streets.
Vampire final solution. You got 20 seconds. 20.
Oh, she's been here this whole time?
Yeah.
She's just like sitting there watching, checking her MySpace.
Oh, she's for sure gonna die. That look like that. They look like Whistler. They brought him back again?
Oh man, just won't die.
Dude, you're dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe they did that.
I want you to hide, okay? Like we talked about. Go on.
Oh no. Oh God.
It wasn't him.
No.
Dang it, Zoe.
Zoe!
Whisper.
Use it.
Is she dead?
It looks like it.
Where's the kid?
Probably dead. Or alive.
Jesus.
Ew.
Good dog. What the? You made a goddamn vampire Pomeranian?
And the did you see my face?
How about everyone here not saying the word dick? It provokes my envy. Tell us about Blade, King.
I'll tell you about the weapon. It's a new flavor crystal formula. Twice the chocolatey goodness, half the calories, plus it helps prevent tooth decay. There.
I'm gonna bite you again. I'm gonna leave you here while you turn. I'm gonna bring the little girl in here for you to feed on.
I've had this knife of sadness in my heart. I'll just die.
Okay. Is she trying to hit that red spot? Because she's not doing a good job.
She made a cross.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Because you're a hybrid, I'm not sure if your immune system will be able to tolerate it.
Either way, you must be sure that the shot counts.
Do you want to die?
I'm not afraid. I'll go to heaven.
What if you could remain a child forever? Wouldn't you like that?
My friends are coming to kill you.
Good for you. I could see every high school ROTC kid just getting really into this. Was that her iPod? I never go anywhere without my MP3s. Or my butt plugs.
It's in my left ass cheek. It's in my right ass cheek. It's in the meat of my butt, just below the Hello Kitty tattoo.
It's not funny anymore.
No, it's not, you horse-humping bitch. But it will be a few seconds from now. You have a cell phone?
Well, that was from The Matrix.
Yeah. That was a really cool thing back in this day and age. Oh. I like that thing. I wish you'd use it more.
Watch out!
Ooh.
Me sideways. There's a pretty smile.
That's Falcon.
Stop it. No, it's not. Not my sweet little angel baby. Falcon would put all this energy in anyways. Oh no! Not the dogs. Not their fault.
You seen my dog? Have you tried the lobby?
Blade, ready to die.
I was born ready, mother.
I want to say he's a wrestler.
Yeah, I'd say he's probably a wrestler. Nice. Nice.
Still got those leather pants going on.
Yeah.
Ooh. I love how they kept the necklace on him.
I like his character design.
Looks like something out of Buffy.
It's like a mix between like Satan and the Psycho Rangers, Power Rangers in space.
Are you ready to die, motherfucker?
Oh.
Oh no.
Nice little subverted expectation there.
Oh, nice.
Not too subverted.
And this is supposed to kill all vampires in the world?
I don't know if this part is just like localized, but they needed like the sample from Dracula. I think it has the potential to be worldwide, but I think this is just local. Oh.
I don't need to survive. The future of our race rests with you. The thirst always wins.
Oh, that was a CG eyes.
Because he was a hybrid, his heart never stopped beating. It simply slowed down, waiting for the moment when he could walk the earth again.
There was some issue, I remember, about that last scene where his eyes pop open. He like wouldn't open his eyes, or there was some problem. They just did it in post.
He wouldn't do it?
I don't remember what it was. I don't remember if he just was like refusing to cooperate in this particular scene. But if you look close, it's a blink and you miss it thing, but his eyes are CG. And I think the rest of the shots from here on out are like from behind. So I'm not even sure that is actually Wesley Snipes. See, look at it. Look at his eyes. Oh, you see that? Can you tell?
Yeah.
It's so weird. Anyway. All right, just finished watching Blade Trinity. Before I get into the general consensus and some things that I want to mention about this movie, I'd love to know your thoughts.
I thought it was okay. It definitely was my least favorite Blade movie so far. This was not focused on Blade as much as the other two movies. And I can understand why they would go that route to kind of change things up a little bit, have a fresh look on it. But I really missed it being focused on Blade. Blade is like my favorite character. However, I really like Ryan Reynolds. He's always a good time. His humor and just fun. You know, there's no other way to explain it. So I enjoyed having him on there. I know we had, I think her name is Natasha Lyonne. I want to say that's it. She was okay. Her and Jessica Biel are kind of in the same boat for me. They're just I feel neutral about them. They weren't anything outstanding to me, just basically the supportive cast members. The fact that Jessica Biel, Abby, was Whistler's daughter, like that idea on paper. I don't know if it translated well enough for me on screen. There was a moment there where I was about to have some rage when I thought they brought Whistler back again as a vampire again, but it turned out to be Dracula. So I was relieved about that. The fact that they killed him off again, I'm just like, okay, that's enough, that's enough. I love the idea of Dracula kind of being definitely a different concept of what we perceive Dracula to be and the image of Dracula, but I still love the idea of this original vampire. I'm pretty sure it was the guy that was in Prison Break, Dominic Purcell. I thought he was great as Dracula, very intimidating, kind of crosses off all the boxes, plenty of leather, a lot of muscles, very scary. I think it was a great addition, and I appreciate them going down that route as well. Some of the CGI was a little rough in this one. I feel like I noticed it more than the other two movies, but again, that really doesn't have a big impact on my feelings about the movie at the end. Parker Posey's character, she just didn't do it for me. I think that's because I saw the Scream movie with her in it, and she was very comical. So whenever I see her, that's what I think of. And her being in a serious, like, vampire role as, like, the leader, it just didn't vibe for me. And her hair was crazy every day. Every day was crazy. So her character just didn't work for me. She was not terrifying enough, honestly. She was just more, well, I can't say that. So yeah, this is a movie where I feel like half the cast worked, half the cast didn't, but I appreciate the core storyline and what they were trying to go for. Even if they weren't successful, like I said, it's a vampire movie. I'm still gonna love it because it has to do with vampires and it's Blade. I'm hoping that they stop here though. It wasn't a home run for me, but it was still a good time.
Yeah, the general consensus is that this is the worst of the Blade movies, and just in general, not a very good movie. And we were actually gonna skip it for that reason, because I didn't think really anybody would wanna watch. I don't know what the view count for this video will be, how it will compare with the others, but I'm glad we did watch it because, like you said, it's still a really fun time. It is extremely campy, it is extremely over the top. It seemed just from the opening scene alone that the budget was much higher. They're killing vampires left and right. There is like a sense of charm, I find, in these like early 2000s vampire, when that vampire zombie werewolf craze was starting to pick back up again, and it was catapulted even more with Twilight, which was a little after this. So I really like the feel of that. Underworld kind of has that feel. When we saw the Morbius trailer, it's Morbin time. When Morbius came out, we made several comments how we're like, this feels like it should have been like early 2000s. It feels like that kind of movie. But there's a charm to it that I just really enjoy. Everyone's wearing glasses, this sort of matrixy feel. Everyone's doing these poses all the time when they're doing stuff. It's fun. I think the biggest problem with the movie was, and not necessarily like in a bad sense, but just maybe not for Blade, was Ryan Reynolds' character being put into this. Because while we have had comedic moments in the past, it really has been focused on the more seriousness of Blade and his life and the crap that he has to deal with, and the serious, while campy, serious villains that Blade has faced. And so to have a character like Ryan Reynolds thrown into the mix, I feel like it sort of threw off the inertia of the other movies. And Ryan Reynolds is more or less the same type of character in every movie that he plays. Again, not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but it does, I know the kind of jokes he's gonna be making throughout. People say that about me, making my jokes, that people hate me for it too. Jessica Biel, fine. I don't like the idea of Whistler's daughter coming back. I like that he said that they died by the hand of vampires in the first one. That's why Whistler is motivated. Oh, actually, here she is, fine, and she died emotionally or whatever. And like Jen said, I was pretty neutral about her. There was definitely like this early 2000s BA girl in a crop top with, shooting arrows and stuff. It's fine, whatever. Could have used a little bit more Blade, like Jen said. That's another big problem I have with this movie. But it is still a fun time. Regardless if it deviates from the lore and deviates from those other aspects, it's still a good time. And I do agree that I think bringing Dracula in is the next logical step. And I liked him in this more or less. I like the idea of him changing. I know he's called Drake in the movie, but you know, the idea of he's Draken or whatever, and 7,000 years ago, then he was Dracula, and now he goes by Drake. It's the same guy, and I like that that's a main antagonist for Blade. I think that makes a lot of sense. So in a lot of ways, this movie did things better, but probably in the detrimental ways did things worse, and I think that's what pulled it overall down for most people. I still think it was a fun time, but I'd love to know what you'd rate this one.
I don't think they did anything better than the other two. However, I really liked the Dracula angle, and I mentioned towards the end of the film, I'm curious why the vampire community has not, because they're very aware of how Blade was created. So I'm curious why they haven't tried to like kidnap a pregnant woman and try to recreate
like you
their own.
We could have our own Blade, baby.
Create their own like Daywalker and produce Daywalkers that way. I feel like that's not crazy. Based off of some of the stuff that they've done in these movies in an attempt to try and excel their race. So I'm curious about that. And that could have been an angle that they tried. But either way, you know, I thought it was a fun vampire movie. You know, would I watch it again? I don't know. I think I would stick to the first and the second one. But it was still worth the viewing. I think there was some characters that were not necessary. But I also like that they had the science angle. They were trying to exterminate the vampires, and I was just a little unclear if that was worldwide or just local. So maybe some more information on that would have been helpful. But overall, I think that it was fun to watch one time over. As far as a rating, I'm gonna go with a 7.
Controversial opinion, I do think they did some of the action sequences better in this one than in 1 and 2. I know, it's crazy. I do think that some of them were better. Not all of them, but I think they utilized their action budget well. For me, I think I'll go with a 7 on this one too. I know we're rating it higher than some of the people were expecting us to, but upon rewatching it, if you haven't seen it in a while and your opinion of it is still since like 2004 or early 2000s, I would say give it a rewatch. Watch it along with us on Patreon. You can watch the full thing with us. I think that this one was fun. I would probably rewatch this one. Yes, 1 and 2 are certainly better, but this one is still fun. But of course, guys, these are just some of our thoughts. We'd love to know some of your thoughts down in the comments below. So let us know what you think down there. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It does help the channel out a lot. Subscribe, you'll be notified when we post our next video. And check out Patreon. Like I said, watch the full thing with us. You can also watch some of these videos early before anyone else. And I also remove the ads before they go public. So you'll get to watch them ad-free if you get to watch them early. But for now, that is it. Jed and I appreciate you watching. We will catch you in the next video. Take care.